Hi guys, it's Hannah. I have my Young Living order. It's a little humid, can you tell? My mascara running a little bit, but it's okay. It's really crazy heat outside, plus when I came in the sprinklers were on, so that probably didn't help. But this is the new Counter Concealer. I do have like some breakouts here and one here that you can't really see, and this is after all day. All I do is concealer, mascara, blush, and a smidge of bronzer. I don't even do eyeshadow for work most days because the patients don't care what I look like. But Counter Skin Twin Creamy Concealer is coming. Countdown is on, but this is a really small order from Young Living, just because there wasn't anything like I had to restock, and I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as products there, because their prices continue to go up. Inflation is real, but I feel like they're jumping a little bit too high, and it's cutting out part of the market, plus unnecessary rebranding or like repackaging stuff that's kind of not cool in my opinion. But I got a lavender volumizing shampoo, so I got one of these last month as well, just because like I said, Counter hasn't restocked like hair products yet, so I needed like something, and this was the one that was in stock, so that's the one I got. And then I got 2 bottles of lemon essential oil in 15 milliliters. I usually keep one of these at work and one of these like on my counter. My one at work is empty, and the one that's on my counter is my last backup, so I have 2 of these just to replace those. I think I have a couple of 5 milliliters, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I was like, let me just replace some of these and go from there. So this was like 52, 53 PV, something like that. So no freebies here, just my 3 products. But as usual, shipping was fine. My Amazon hub lockers at my apartment complex still are not back up, so it just went in my regular mailbox, which is totally fine with me, because then I know where everything's at. Or if there's not a locker available or it doesn't fit in my mailbox, they have to bring it to my door. So that makes it a little easier to find things when I'm expecting a package. Like, okay, if it's not in my mailbox and it's not at my door, then I can report it as missing in action. I don't have to worry about, did I get a code, did I not get a code, did someone else get the code, and go from there. But I will keep you guys updated on how things progress with Young Living. So if I don't spend 100 PV in a month, I won't get any commissions if anyone orders from under me, which is fine because those orders are irregular anyways. But if I'm gonna be buying laundry detergent from Drops, and I'm gonna be buying deodorant from Saltaire, and I'm gonna be grabbing some of the things that I was purchasing from Young Living somewhere else, then I need to move that budget around and not unnecessarily spend money at Young Living that I should be spending somewhere else. Like on my vitamins, I'm not really buying any Young Living vitamins right now. I have some that I had previously bought like a while ago, but in general, I'm not regularly purchasing vitamins from them at this time. I have a couple of things that my doctor has recommended me to purchase certain brands. I found that Micro Ingredients is really great. I love my Ritual vitamins. That's on auto ship, so that's easy peasy for me. And then I'm working on a probiotic that I like, because the ones that I'm currently using I just grabbed off of Amazon because I was out of what I've previously been using and they were discontinued. So I just grabbed some random ones. I have bought the Ritual Synbiotic to try after I finish up these, but I'm having a really hard time finishing these because I really don't want to take them because they have like a smell when you open the bottle, and I really have a hard time with that, but still working on it. But as far as like Young Living vitamins, they're not bad and I don't have an issue with them. but they are more expensive, and to some degree that's unnecessary. Like as far as the vitamin D3, it is bioavailable, it's a really good option, but if you're vitamin D deficient, you're gonna have to take several of those to get what you need out of it. I want to say size is not right. The dosage is in micrograms, and most people do dosages of vitamin D in international units. And so I worked it all out. Each vitamin D3 from Young Living is about 1,000 international units. So when the doctor told me, hey, you're taking your 2,000 international units in your multivitamin, and you're telling me you're taking 2,000 on top of that, your levels are still low. Like, you have to do something way higher than that. So they initially told me to take 10,000 international units a day for an entire month. So that would be 10 of those. That's crazy. So I got some from Micro Ingredients. It's not very expensive. It's formulated with K2, so you can absorb it, and it has coconut oil in there to help you just absorb it. And then after that, I just take 5,000 international units on top of whatever's in my multivitamin, which is 2,000 international units a week, not even every day. So that also, yeah, that's then only 5 extra of the Young Living ones a week, but I had already bought the Micro Ingredients, and they're just way less expensive, and it's gonna last me way longer, because I think I got like 240 of them at the 5,000 international unit dosage for $20. I don't know if that's accurate, don't quote me on that, but it's not expensive in comparison. If you're just needing to take 1,000 or 2,000 international units a day on top of your multivitamin, like maybe that's something you do, or if you're doing that once a week just as a little boost, or on a day when you're not able to get outside in the sun. But if you're chronically low in vitamin D, or if your doctor's recommending that you do some additional supplementation, whatever that looks like for you, you may need something else. It's not that it's bad, it's not that it's whatever, it just may not be what you need. So that's what I'm finding is I like these products, I enjoy them, I don't have issues with them, but the pricing makes it like a little or it's just not what is working for me and where I'm at in life right now. So feel free to ask any questions or make comments about that. We can talk about it, because I don't have an issue. I'm still shopping Young Living. I'm still loving my products. I use my diffuser every day. I have one in my office at work. I have like a million around my house. Everyone knows. It's not like anything weird. My hand soap in the bathroom is Young Living. The one in the kitchen is Counter. But you know, it's something that I have around me a lot, but some products I'm just finding other things I like better or are more cost effective. So it's an adjustment, and we'll see how I go from here. I don't know if I'm gonna stick around 50 PV, or if some months I'm gonna try to hit that 100 just to get the promo, and it's a good little bonus. This month the promos weren't anything that I necessarily would say that I need or would have used, so I didn't want to spend more just to get something that's going to sit on my shelf. I'm also trying to do better about not over purchasing things, because sometimes I do have that, but what if they discontinue this and then I'm not going to be able to get it ever again thought in my head. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm not doing that to myself, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.